Hey, Daddy. I love the prayer garden. And that's neat that God told you to do this. Okay, what did you tell me yesterday were the 5 things we need to look for? Why that you feel like we are coming into that different time in Revelation?
Well, when Jesus left, when he ascended back to heaven, the last days began. The last days are basically the church age. It's been going on 2,000 years now. But at some point, according to the Old Testament prophets, Ezekiel, probably number 1, others too, said that Israel would one day return to its land and be a people. Now, this had already been determined to be an impossibility. But in May of 1948, they became a nation in one day. As the scripture says, it'll become a nation in one day. On May 14th, 1948. Fulfilled Ezekiel's prophecy fully, totally. And the other Old Testament prophets say that once that happens, you are catapulted into the end times or latter years. And that's where we're at today. This is a prophetic season we're in. Being the Hebrew language itself was gone. And the Bible prophesies that that language would be restored. And shortly after World War II, even during World War II, Joseph ben Huda was felt led of God to work on the language. And today the Hebrew language, which was an impossibility again to ever become the language of Israel, is their official language in Israel. You go to Israel and you become a citizen there, you're expected to learn the Hebrew language. Thirdly, the Arabs controlled Jerusalem, and in 1967, the 6-Day War, Israel reclaimed the holy city of Jerusalem. And since then, they've even regained the Golan Heights and other parts of Israel. But not until 2018 did Jerusalem become the recognized capital of Israel by the world. That's the 4th big thing. And then the fact that Israel has been the nation that God blesses the rest of the world with since World War II, and more so today than ever before. All great scientific endeavors, inventions, and for being medicine or technology or whatever, come from Israeli scientists. And the world is benefiting, being blessed by what Israel's doing. And then the main thing now is that and I've been there twice. This last time I went to verify this, but the big thing on the religious Jewish mind and spilling over into its government now is the rebuilding of the temple. This temple, if you know anything about prophecy, this temple will be the temple that Antichrist will desecrate. This temple is about to be rebuilt, and some believe that Donald Trump will help build that temple. Now that's either here and yonder, but it's on the map. They've got all the furniture, they've got everything built for it, stones, everything. I've seen them. And once that temple is built, then it's open for Antichrist. Now, Antichrist, desecrating the temple, as Daniel talks about, all that is tribulation prophecy. We who are seeing these things, these 7 things I just mentioned, it is an indication that the tribulation is upon us. So the rapture of the church is got to be, I am a pre-tribulation rapturist, was got to be have taken place before any of that can begin to be fulfilled. But everything's in place for it. And we as Christians should let those 6 or 7 things I just talked about be the motivation for us to spread the gospel with an urgency we've never done it before. That's it in a nutshell.
But also with kindness.
In love and kindness.
In love and kindness. And what about what we're seeing right now with this COVID-19, this
It's
illusion?
one of the many. It's a worldwide thing. That's number one. It's worldwide. It's not something local. It is part probably of the beginning of sorrows that we're to take note of. Getting close to that time.
Thank you, Daddy. Love you.
Yeah.